And now, bringing pop culture and horror to you. Horror Pop After Midnight with Robin Nelson.
This is Robin. I'm here at Cincinnati Comic Expo, and my guest is Lou Diamond Phillips. How's it going, Lou?
I'm fabulous, thank you very much. And that's up there just in case I forget. Works out well.
Now, let's talk about this horror film you're going to be in. I've been waiting for. Tell me how you became part of Werewolves.
They asked me, which was awfully nice of them. I'm thinking it was Stephen C. Miller who thought about casting me, and Frank Grillo was already attached, Katrina Moss. I mean, just, and the script was fun. I'm a huge fan of vampire movies, werewolf movies, and have very rarely ever been, in anything quite like that. I did a series many years ago called Wolf Lake, right, that only did 9 episodes. I wish we had done more. But this was a wonderful opportunity to get into a very cool genre, but also a really neat take on it. It kind of gives a little twist to werewolf mythology, and in this particular instance, I play the head of the CDC, and the werewolf phenomenon is a global pandemic. As supermoon has triggered a recessive gene in many people, and so it's not just one person turning from getting bitten; it is thousands of people turning because of the effect of the supermoon on this recessive gene. So, as I said, I play the head of the CDC, trying to find a way to block that reaction. And it's a lot of people say, yeah, it's kind of like The Purge means American Werewolf. Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because when I found out about it, I was thinking the same thing when I found out you're in it. I was like, dude.
Yeah, and it's funny. We shot it down in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I got to say, Stephen went old school with a lot of the effects. They're real practical. They're wolf suits. They're as I said, a bit like American Werewolf. Those amazing effects, but then embellished with some CGI, something with the best of their ability. But 100% a big shout out to a lot of the stunt people who were in those both costumes, because, like I said, we're in Puerto Rico in the summer, man. It was rough.
So since you like vampire and werewolf movies, what's your go-to vampire film and your go-to werewolf film?
Wow, that's a good American Werewolf, because first of all, it's hilarious, and the effects were around stay off the moors, Jack, so there's there was one of the first that sort of mixed horror and comedy, and I thought that was just brilliant. So there's that one. And interestingly enough, it's imperfect, but what was Dracula was amazing. And once again, technologically speaking, Coppola only used film techniques that were available around the time of the book was written. And so a lot of those old school effects, and very cool. And I have to say, Gary Oldman can do no wrong.
Oh, he does everything. My werewolf movie I like is Dog Soldiers.
But you know what? I've not seen that. So there you go. I know. I'm remiss.
So, what are some of your other next projects you'll be doing?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, hold on a sec. This book is something that I wrote and my wife illustrated. It's called The Tinderbox, Soldier of Indira. It did extremely well. It's available on Amazon in paperback and hardcover, and Audible, and everything else. But the sequel is coming out November 19th, and it's sort of a sci fantasy. So it's definitely in that world. And the reviews for the first one were fantastic. Like I said, the reception was so good that I wrote the sequel. My wife, her illustrations for the second one were like unbelievable. So anyway, that's happening. I'm going to be directing again, The Cleaning Lady on Fox. And
that's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good show, and I've directed for them a few times before. So I go back and do that next month. I'll be on an HBO comedy called The Chair Company. We have not started filming that, so that will be sometime next year. And then I have a couple of other wonderful little films. One called That 2, which is a horror comedy, black kind of comedy Not McDowell, that just got picked up. I don't know if it's going to be streaming or in theaters yet. Another film called Get Fast that once again has a limited theatrical release, but will also be streaming. Kind of a Guy Ritchie action adventure, which is wonderful. And then a couple of films I'm hoping to go to Sundance. So been busy. Right?
So where can everybody find you on social media and see what you're doing next, and plus your book?
It's funny, man. I'm only on X, and it's Lou D. Phillips, and it's me and a cat. I have 5 of them. I'm not on Instagram. There are a couple of people posing at me. To them, I say, I'm boring. Go pretend to be somebody a lot more exciting than me. But at least they do repost, certain things of mine. But if you want to get the real deal of the scoop, you got to follow me on X.
All right, thank you so much.
You bet.
Sponsored by FilmOhio.org. Check out other episodes of Horror Pop After Midnight on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And there you have it.